What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, fam? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 everybody. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And I hope that your week is off to an amazing start. As for me, I have been super, super busy. And it is Tuesday. And you guys know what goes down here. Wife Chat goes down here on Tuesday. So do me a favor and make sure that you're hitting the share button. And again, tonight with this chat, I want to talk to you guys about, and again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. It is Tuesday, and you know it's Wife Chat Tuesday. And you guys probably are thinking, where is Dr. Gail? Dr. Gail is actually in her bed because literally my hip has been hurting me really bad today. And so I'm doing this Wife Chat from a space where I started 6 years ago, because I started Wife Chat because I was recovering from my hip surgery. And as you guys know, I had another hip surgery in September, but today I am hurting really bad. Hi, Trevor, how are you? I plan to have no porn. Okay, well, I'm glad that you don't have no porn. I appreciate you for saying that. But again, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on. I truly appreciate you. Please put in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love to give you a shout out. And again, you guys, I'm joining you from not my normal thing. Hi, T. Um, oh, hi, it's LaGail. Hi, LaGail. How are you? I appreciate you. Appreciate you for getting on here. I really do. You guys, thank you so much for putting in the chat where you're joining me from. Okay. And so tonight's chat, it comes from a wife from Alabama. She's been married 3 years. They have no children. And here's her note to me. Hey, Dr. Gail, thank you so much for doing what you do. Me and my husband have been married 3 years. We have no children. When we were dating, we used to watch porn because we were both of us was very inexperienced when it came to sexual activities. We actually both got married as virgins. But now that we have been married 3 years and we have figured out the sexual thing, I want to know why he continues to watch porn even after I've told him how it makes me feel. Can you do a teaching on ways that porn can hurt and affect a wife? And so, again, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on. I appreciate you. CLXV, Clive, I guess that's how I would say it. Clive, thank you for joining me from Australia. I appreciate you. Hi, David from Chicago. I appreciate you. LaGail, thank you for joining me from Germantown. I appreciate you guys on my YouTube channel. And so, again, um, she wants me to explain to basically men how porn makes a woman feel, and mainly a wife. Okay, so let me just give some disclaimers. A lot of times when women and men or a couple start off watching porn, right, to enhance or get ideas or whatever, and I've done plenty of teachings on porn on my YouTube channel. It can open the door for so many things to start brewing in your marriage, right? I believe porn is of the devil. As you guys have seen, I've done a teaching on what a porn star, a prostitute, and a stripper can teach a wife, because I had a conversation with those women because I wanted to understand why it was so appealing. I have done a lot of teachings on the downside of porn and how it can cause erectile dysfunction and all of these different kind of things when it comes to that. So if you want a more in-depth teaching, go look at some of my videos on my YouTube channel. But ways that porn can hurt and affect a wife. So I tell the young lady, in Alabama who started off watching porn. Let me just tell you something. You created a habit, and I understand why you were doing it, because you and your husband was inexperienced sexually. You was trying to get some new ideas, and you was trying to go grow together as a couple. And I get that. But let me just tell you, for you men who are watching this, how it affects us as women. Okay. Number one, it really makes us feel insecure, because let me just tell you, a lot of that stuff that are going on in those porn movies, and this comes straight from a porn star, right? That it's not real, because as you guys know, no man can stay erect that long, and no woman can stand all of that pounding and doing all of those maneuvers and stuff like that. It just, yeah, I mean, it can't be sustained for a long period of time. Okay. So that's the first thing. For us women, let me just tell you, we're inundated all the time about what looks beautiful, what's the perfect body, if you should have big boobs, big butts, small waist, all of these different kind of things. So it makes your wife feel insecure, especially if she feels that she's being compared to that porn star. Okay. And a lot of them have had a lot of plastic surgery, so they're not really real, to be honest with you. A lot of them have had enhancements and all of those different kind of things, because that's the industry that they're in, because they want to create a fantasy for the people who pay to watch them. Okay. Number two, it makes her feel like you're having an affair, right? Because if you continue to engage in porn, and of course he's not telling her that he's engaging in porn, of course, so it makes it seem like that is his secret mistress, right? And so it makes her feel like she, you're having an affair on her, because you continue to engage in porn. Okay. Number three, I'm just telling you, it turns us into a detective, because we're going to be constantly asking, checking, looking. We're going to start looking at cell phone bills. We're going to start looking at TV bills. We're going to start looking at on demand platform. We're going to start be looking at all of these different things to see if you are engaging in porn. Okay. David Jackson. Dr. Gail, been married 36 years. No need for porn. Amen, David. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate you guys getting on here, being open and honest. Okay. So it turns her into a detective, right? And so she's constantly going to be asking you, are you engaging in porn? What are you doing? All of these different kind of things. So it turns her into a detective. So she's constantly not going to be in a space where she is going to quit being a detective. Number four, it makes her feel like a sexual failure, because in her mind is, if she's not sexually pleasing you, that she feels that she's not sexually pleasing you, and that's the reason why you continue to go watch porn, right? So it becomes this obsession. Am I doing it right? Am I pleasing him? Is he trying to get it from somewhere else? All of these things that play out in our heads, and I'm just telling you how porn affects us as women. Okay. Hi, Robert. How are you? We have a long distance relationship, so porn seems to be inadvertent. Any ideas on how to get comfortable with phone sex? Well, nowadays, Robert, depending on where you are, you don't literally have to have phone sex. You can actually engage in meaningful sex, through the internet. And there's some other things that some other devices. And as a sexologist, I get to get privy to a lot of technology and stuff that's coming out. There's some technology that's coming out that you'll be able to kiss your phone, and your partner will be able to kiss the phone, and you will be able to actually feel the sensation of your partner giving you a kiss. I'm telling you, it's a lot of technology that's coming out. And so what I would say right now is that, having, talking dirty on the phone and stuff like that can work out for you guys. But I would say, please do not go to porn, because it is not real, and it can desensitize you to being able to feel sensations and get what you need from your spouse or partner. Okay. All right. Number five, it makes her wonder if porn is more important than the relationship. It makes her feel if porn is more important than the relationship, because porn is an addiction, just like taking drugs is addiction, just like shopping is an addiction, just like eating is an addiction. All porn is a very, very hard addiction to break, especially if you don't feel that you're getting what you need from your spouse sexually, right? Especially if they're not open to trying new things. All of those different kind of things can feed that addiction. But let me just tell you that if you continue to engage in porn, it has a really hard downside, especially for men. It can lead to erectile dysfunction. It can make you where you're not being able to stay erect for any length of time. It can desensitize your sensations. It can do so many different things to you. So I really want you to, think about if you're engaging in porn on a regular basis, right? And I understand that this couple just wanted to engage in porn to get some ideas because they were not sexually experienced, but the husband has not stopped, and now it's becoming a habit and a problem for him. Okay. And if you have some type of porn addiction, there is some help for you. There is an amazing, when I say absolutely amazing, platform called Covenant Eyes, and it's a Christian based thing, and where they will issue a counselor. They put all kind of technology on your device to hold you accountable, and you can make your spouse or whoever be your accountability partner. They have meetings every single month or week. It just depends on what type of service that you need. But if you're dealing with a porn addiction, I say please, please, please get help, because again, you don't want to get in a space where you're pleasing yourself now, but a couple of years now you won't be able to get it up to please yourself or anybody else. Okay. So I pray that this wife chat has helped someone. Does anybody have any questions for me? Again, Robert, I think that you and your spouse, or you and your significant other, need to come up with ways where you guys can be sexually stimulated together, right? Without engaging in porn. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? And again, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on here. Thank you for all your support of my channel. If you need to ask me any questions, no questions is off limits. I am here every single Tuesday, right? At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to answer any of your questions. Please keep the questions coming. I will never say your name. I will just only say where you're located and what your issue is, and try to help you. Thank you guys for getting on from Maryland, from Australia, from where else did I get somebody? Who else said, where did they say they from? Wherever you guys, thank you guys for getting on from all over the world. I am truly blessed that you guys consider me enough to get on. I appreciate you so much for all your time, for subscribing to my channels and following me on all of my platforms. I don't take that for granted. And again, you guys, I'm sorry that I'm in my bed, but today was a pretty rough day with me and my hip, and I didn't want to skip wife chat if I couldn't. So again, I appreciate you guys so much. Have an amazing night.